Hello everybody, welcome to Cooking with Karen. Now that I'm started, okay, after all this trying to put everything together, we're going to make chicken French and artichoke French. They're both the same, so I threw the artichokes in. It's a long story. My sister's co-workers wanted me to do this chicken French, and one girl says, I don't remember what her name was, but geez, I wish she'd do artichoke French. So anyways, this one's for her too, artichoke French. Okay, so what you're gonna need is salt and pepper, garlic powder, pasta, any kind of pasta you want, the artichokes, parsley, Parmesan cheese, lots of lemons, garlic. I don't really like using this garlic, but for the artichoke French, I use it because I use a lot of garlic. I have white wine, chicken broth, flour, chicken, and that's it. Now I'm taking this recipe out of my book, okay? Here's my recipe. I don't know if you can see it. That's my recipe. It just goes by with every item I just said to you. Okay? And I do have a couple little changes in here. But, okay. So let's get to work. I'm going to move all my stuff around and I'll be right back with you. Okay, now that I have everything cleared off here, I'm going to show you what I do. Okay? I saved a piece of chicken just to show you. Okay, I have to clean it. There's, you know, nobody wants to eat grizzle and fat and stuff. So I just take the knife and cut off all the garbage. And I don't throw this away, by the way. I throw it in a pan, little water, and I boil it up. And then I use the broth and the chicken for my dog. Like I said, I don't like wasting anything. So, and my animals have to eat too. My dog and my cat love this stuff. So, yeah, don't throw it away. Feed it to your dogs or your cat. But anyways, I take this and I just clean all this crap off. And I give, if you give them a little chicken, they'll love you even more. So that's what I do. Once you're done with this, okay, you got a piece of chicken. Now, I wash it, but what I'll do is I'll cut it first and then I'll go wash it and add it to my stuff. A lot of people like the flat chicken. Now, I don't do the flat chicken, okay? I cut mine up into chunks. I've already done these. I cut mine into chunks because I like mine not dried out. I like mine juicy. So, it's your choice. Okay, when I do mine, all I do is I flatten out the chicken, and I kind of cut it at an angle, okay, like this. That's how I normally do it. Okay, and you get a nice little piece. It's like chicken nuggets. You just go at an angle. Now, some people like it flattened. So what you would do is, you know, kind of like butterfly your chicken out to make it, you know, like one height, okay? Kind of like this. You just kind of, you know, butterfly it out. Okay, so, and then so what they do then is they take a piece of saran wrap. I didn't touch the chicken with my right hand, so I went and got my plastic with that. So then what they do is they take this and then they pound the crap out of it, okay? Which makes it flat. In my opinion, makes it dry. But then you have this, now I touched it. Now you have this flat piece of chicken, and you can cook it like this and have big pieces. I like little pieces. So that's one way of doing it. My way, like I said, oh shoot. One way I do it is I like doing it my way. This is going to be a little different, so I apologize for whoever eats this because it's going to be a little drier than the rest of them. You know what? I'll leave that one big, and then I'll show you. Okay, so I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go wash these pieces, and I'll come back and show you the next step. Okay guys, we're back. We're gonna do our chicken now. But listen, I wanted to tell you something. I washed all this chicken. Now I just rinse it off with water. Okay. And I washed my hands, which I'm gonna be washing my hands quite a few times because I'm messing with chicken and I'm real paranoid about chicken. So, okay, in my chicken, that's all it is, all cut up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my salt and my pepper. Okay, I'm going to salt and pepper this. This is before I do anything. I'm gonna salt it. Okay, and then I'm gonna put garlic powder in it. Last time I did this, well, I shouldn't say last time, but I used the other side and I just went poosh, and then I had like 10 tablespoons of garlic. Although I do use a lot of garlic. I'm going to sprinkle the garlic powder on here, okay? And then I'm going to throw some parsley in. This just maybe a teaspoon or so. And I don't know why, I just do it. Probably because I like messing around. Okay, gotta get my lemon. Okay. Let me get my knife. Oh, I know, I walked away, sorry. Okay, I already washed these guys, so I rinsed them. Okay, I didn't scrub them, I just rinsed them off. Okay, so I take my lemon, I stick that baby right in there like that. You know, I know what you're saying. You're putting it in wrong. No, I'm not. I'm putting it in correctly. Okay, so I put some lemon juice in there. Okay, give this a little click. And, all right, talk me into it. I'm gonna do it again. And I put a little bit more in. There's probably maybe too much, but I did it anyways. There's probably about a quarter of a cup. And then everything else, okay. So then all I do is I take this and mix it all up. Now, I usually let this set for probably, I don't know, half an hour. But if you don't have time, just let it set as long as you can. Okay, so while this is setting, we're gonna start our broth, okay? The liquid that goes over the chicken at the end. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get a piece of film and put over the top, let it set for a little bit. I'm gonna go wash my hands before I touch anything so I can get my broth and that going. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, this is my sauce we're doing right now. It's a broth. Okay, let's just say broth. Okay, what you're gonna need is, depending on how much chicken you use, I have a lot of chicken. So I'm gonna make two quarts of this broth. You know, you can use any chicken broth you want. If you want Swanson's, whatever. I just so happen to have Wegmans. But anyways, throw in your chicken broth, okay? I'm kind of helping it. Okay, these I'll tell you what, my sister's co-workers better like this. What are they called? Jane's Chain Gang or something like that. But anyways, hey, Foster, by the way, I didn't see you the other day. You know, and I didn't recognize you on the pictures because you had hair on. And I'm not used to seeing you with hair. But anyway, that's beside the point. Anyways, I did see Sherry and Alyssa and Alicia and Miranda. And I guess you guys... Okay, that's my sister's wave. This one's for you, Stacy. Anyway, okay, enough of horsing around. Okay, you guys. See, I get going on my sister. Now you're making me pick on you guys. So, well, that was a good one you pulled on my sister. Anyways, I put 2 sticks of butter in. Okay, I have the 2 quarts of chicken broth and 2 sticks of butter. Okay, I put parsley in this because once it goes over the chicken and that and the pasta, the parsley makes it look pretty. But anyways, put some parsley in there, you know, as much as you want. I'd probably say a couple teaspoons, okay, and maybe more. So we'll just set this aside. This is where I use the garlic, this garlic, because I use quite a bit. I probably put, I don't know, maybe a couple tablespoons, because it's gonna be real garlicky, okay. When I'm done with that, then I'm going to use my wine, which I put, I normally only do 2 quarts, and I'll put maybe a half a cup of white wine. But since I'm doing, well, when I do 1 quart, I do a half a cup. When I do 2, I'm gonna put the whole cup in. Might need more. No, I don't think so, but. And then, last but not least, I put lemon in it, okay? You can, I usually go like chunks like this, and then I let it set in there, and it's, I'll squeeze the juice in there and just let it set, okay? And it depends. If you like it lemony, you put more lemon in. I kind of like it lemony. Although I don't eat the chicken, but I do eat the pasta with it, and the artichoke. Okay, so that's it for my sauce. Now all I do is I throw this on the stove and let it simmer while I do the rest of the stuff. If you want to look at it doesn't look too pretty, but it does taste good. You know what? I didn't put no pepper in there. I'm gonna put pepper. And I'm not gonna salt this until at the end, because I'm not sure, because the butter does have salt in it. The chicken stock has salt, so we're gonna let that go. Okay, now I'm gonna bring it over here with my dog food. The little pieces of chicken I told you. Well, I have this boiling for my dog and my cat. And then I cut it up and I mix it with their food. And they appreciate it. Because, you know, who likes eating the same thing all the time? You give your dog, you buy a bag of dog food. You ever notice? They eat the same thing every day. So I give them a little variety. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to figure out how to open this can of artichokes, since my my can opener is not strong enough. So we'll figure some way out of opening that, and I'll be right back, and then we'll start breading things. Okay, we're back. Now it's time to, you know what, it seems like this is a long process. It really isn't. It does take some time though. All right, so once I got my chicken all done, my artichokes, finally drained them. Now we're gonna coat them. So I put flour down, just regular all-purpose, you know, and there's really no measurement. You know, do whatever you think you need to put in there as far as salt and pepper. I like it colored, so I put some parsley in there. And everywhere you turn, you're putting garlic in. Now listen, a lot of people like it sugar, sweet. I'm not the sweet kind of person, okay? So I don't put sugar in mine, but hey, feel free. If you want to put sugar in your sauce over there, that's fine. I was just talking a few minutes ago about my sister's workers up there, the Jane's gang. I did forget to say somebody's name, and because I didn't see him, it slipped my mind. But I'm gonna throw a hey out to Todd. And my sister said that you were having some sort of surgery. I hope you feel better soon. And when you get back, I'm gonna make you something. But anyways, all right. All right, guys. I'm gonna start with my artichokes. Why? Because I don't want to mess with the chicken at the moment. I want to get this. All you have to do is take your artichokes and throw them in the flour and just kind of like coat them up. See? Just coat them up, and we'll set them aside. And then what you're gonna do is, what I did forget to put out is the eggs. Okay. I did forget to bring out the eggs. You're gonna need eggs, probably half a dozen, 6 to 8 eggs, with all this. Okay, you know, if you're doing this, you know, for the first time or whatever, start out with a couple eggs, and then add if you need to. Because you don't want to do like 10 eggs and then all of a sudden you got 5 eggs left. Your dogs will be real happy with you. But just start out with a couple eggs. I'm probably going to need 8 eggs, if not more. I hope not any more, because I don't think I have any more than 8 eggs. You know, everybody comes to my house to eat. My brother comes on Saturdays and Sundays for me to make him breakfast. Well, he came today and he came yesterday. So I made him breakfast both days. And you know, it's the eggs and the toast, so, which I don't mind. I love my brother. And anyways, when anybody comes to my house, they have to eat or I'm not happy. But so I'm going to finish this up, and I'm going to, once I'm done with this, I'm going to go to my chicken, and I'm going to bread my chicken the same way. Just flour it up like this. Okay? So let me get this done, and I'll come back to the next step. Okay guys, I just got done with the artichokes over there. Now I'm just doing up the chicken. I'm just flouring it up, and then the next thing is to do is the egg, and then fry, then eat. So it seems like, well, you know, it seems like a lot because there's that big piece. It seems like a lot that but if we were just to do chicken French, it's just because I added the artichoke to it. That's why it seems like it's taken so long. But once I do this here, this is the breading part, and then all we do after that is egg it, and we're good. That's it. We'll see you in a minute. Yeah. All right, guys. We're gonna start frying here. Okay, first of all, I put some oil in the pan. You can use any oil, you know, vegetable oil, canola oil. Don't use like olive oil or anything like that, because that'll burn. You need a little bit high heat here. So I'm gonna turn this on, okay? Probably medium high. Well, hello, Keely. It's my neighbor. dog, but she come over for the chicken, okay? So I'm going to warm this up. I have a piece of garlic in there because I want to flavor my oil, okay? Now, what I did was I separated some eggs, and I'm going to beat these eggs, okay? So, meanwhile, while I'm beating eggs, okay, what I want to do is kind of make a meringue with it, okay? And then we're going to dip this, the chicken, in the artichokes, and we're going to fry them one by one in the pan. Now my sauce is ready. I took out the lemon. Now I'm not sure if the lemon is, if it's lemony enough. That's, my sister will taste that and let me know, I'm sure. So I'll tell you what, let me get this going and I'll be right back. So what we have to do is we have to make this a meringue. Got to get it kind of stiff. This is why they call it French, because, you know, like French toast. But we'll get this where it's nice peaked, and then I'll blend these up, and then I'll fold them in, and then we'll start cooking. Okay, after I got that done, I'm going to cream these. What I do is I wait until it becomes a pale yellow. And then I fold it in. Okay, meanwhile, my garlic is starting to sizzle. It's going to flavor my oil. And my sister just tried the sauce and said it tasted very good. Okay, so you see how that went from a dark yellow to a light yellow? That's what I wanted. And then I'm going to take it and fold it in. And all I'm going to do is, see that? That's the egg white. And I'm just going to pour this in, just like this. And I'm going to try not to deflate it too much. What I mean is I just go like this. With that, it's going to put a nice coating on your chicken and your artichokes. And like I said, this is the way I do it. You don't want to do it like this, just scramble up your eggs and dip it and fry it. You know, you don't have to do it my way. I'm just showing you how I do it. But anyways, this is what I do. I just put it in here. I try not to hurt it too much. I try to keep it as fluffy as I can. And then just fold it in. And then we're gonna be, okay, so this is ready. Now this is 8 eggs right here, guys. I don't even know if I have enough. Okay, so give me a minute. I'll be right back. I'm just going to flip this and stir my oil up, and we'll start cooking. Let's do some cooking. Okay, so all we do is coat this and put this in. Just coat it like this. Okay, it'll just heat just a little bit. You know what, it was ready, but then my sister was monkeying around on the freaking phone, so then I had to take it off the heat for a second so she could finish doing whatever she was doing, and now my oil cooled down, and this is what I get. She's gonna eat these 2 pieces of chicken. It's her fault. So now I have to sit here and wait for my oil to heat back up. And I don't want it to get too high because you don't want it to really cook real fast. You want it to cook maybe a minute, maybe a minute and a half on one side, turn it, do the same. And then what I do is I warm up my oven, and then as they're cooking, I throw them in the oven when they're done, so then everything stays the same temperature when I'm ready to do my pasta and everything. So that is that reason. That's what I do. Okay, so I'm gonna put See how that is fluffy like that? You coat it and you throw it just like that. It's like working with marshmallows. Oh, got a couple more hiding down here. I don't know if I dare to put them in quite yet. Okay, so this is what I do. Yeah, there. I got one more. It's like going fishing. Okay, but it's chicken. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna get this, let me go wash my hands off because I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I'm ready to turn it. Brown it's getting. So when we start to flip it, see how you get that fluffy little feeling? Just be careful when you start flipping. You don't want anybody to get burned. Not even my sister. But that's what my chicken French is gonna look like. So let me finish this, and then I'll get to the artichoke French. See, I have to fry everything, and then go to my next step. So let me get this done. When I start the artichoke, I'll come back and show you what I do with the artichoke. Okay? See you in a bit. Okay guys, we're back and we're finishing up actually. I'm frying up the artichokes for our artichoke French. And we're almost done. I put a little, I have one more thing I want to do that wasn't actually, I'm just going to show you. So meet me back at my counter and I'll be right there. Okay, now I'm almost done. I have the chicken French already done, or the chicken fried. I got the sauce done and I'm just finishing up on the artichokes. Now, you gotta have bread, okay, when you're eating this stuff, because you need to dip the sauce, you know. So I threw together some dough. I didn't give a recipe for this, but we will. Anyways, what I do is I take my dough and I'm gonna spread this out. And this is like an olive oil. See all my olive oil right here on the pan? It's almost like a fried bread. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cook this up. I'm just gonna kind of like spread it out for a minute. And then I'm going to bake it. Okay? Give it a little stretch. Fontana bread. Fontana. I don't know how to pronounce it, but this is what it is. You can spice this any way you want too. You can put whatever. You want rosemary on it? Put rosemary. A lot of people like rosemary bread. I'm just gonna put it a little salt, a little coarse salt over it, and then I'm gonna bake it. And then these guys, when they eat this tomorrow, they're gonna have nice sliced bread to eat with their chicken. This bread here, you can, once it's all done, you can cut this in half and make sandwiches out of it. It's a nice soft bread. But anyways, I just wanted to throw that in. You know, you can do whatever you want. You want to put a loaf of bread and toast it, put garlic butter on it, do that. I just had extra dough from my pizza making, and that's why I make some bread. Okay, catch you in a bit. Everybody, we're back with our finished product, okay? Now, here's my sauce. I have my chicken, my artichoke. I had those lemons. Some people like the lemon, some people don't. Okay, I'm gonna put a little sauce over this, and all it is it's like a broth. So it's just gonna get everything nice and wet, and that'll do it for that. And then all you have to do is top it with some cheese. All right. Now listen, I never told you this, but if you wanted a little heat, all you have to do is just put a little hot pepper on there. I use it. I don't put it in my regular sauce because a lot of people don't like the heat, but I put it on mine. So all you do is top this with this cheese. This is Parmesan, but I'm sure you can use whatever flavor cheese you want. And then, voila, you're done. I cut this bread. This is that Fontana bread. This here, you can cut, slice like this and make a little pouch and have a sandwich if you want. I'm just gonna send it with my sister and they can cut it up and dip it in their sauce. You know, there'll be plenty of sauce to go around. All right, well listen, I hope you like this recipe, and if you do, please like my page, give me a thumbs up, and share if you want. I do have a YouTube page. If you subscribe to it, ooh, that'd be perfect. Anyways, give this recipe a try. Let me know how you like it, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you next time. Oh yes, this is going. This here is going to my sister's work, and because they've wanted this for a while now. But I told my sister. Oh, better yet, I'm going to tell you guys. Okay, James gang, you better like my page, subscribe to my YouTube, or I'm not going to cook for you guys no more. So you better do that, and then maybe I'll have a surprise for you next week. Okay. I'll catch you later. Thanks. Bye.